Hello everyone. সকলোকে CSAP Academy স্বাগতম জনাইছো। তো আজি আমি 30 জানুৱাৰী 2025 চনৰ আটাইতকৈ গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ নিউজ আৰ্টিকেলছ হ'ব এনালাইজ কৰিবলৈ গৈ আছো। লগতে আমি কৰিলো these are our smart books যিখিনি আমি মোৰ ফেকাল্টিৰ লগতে কন্টেন্ট টিম গতে CSAP টিমে লগ হৈ বনাইছে which is very helpful for your APSC civil services examination. তো ইয়াৰ অলৰেডি ডিসকাউন্ট ৰেটটো চলি আছে যদি আপোনালোকে কিনে এতিয়া you can have it at a discounted rate. And this is our WhatsApp group and Telegram group. You can join here for further updates. আৰু এইখিনি হৈছে আজিৰ টপিক যিখিনি আমি এই ভিডিঅ'টোত ইন ডিটেইলছ ডিসকাস কৰিবলৈ গৈ আছো। So the first news is related to ISRO's 100th space mission. So ISRO successfully launched the GSLV F-15 rocket, placing the NVS-02 satellite. NVS, this is a Navig satellite. Navig satellite into GTO. This milestone marks ISRO's 100th launch, boosting India's space powers. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO reached 100 mission milestone, making significant achievements since the launch of 1979 with the SLV. 1979 first launch হৈছিলে SLV satellite launching vehicles. তাৰ পিছত এইখিনি লিষ্ট আমাৰ হাতত আছে যে ফাৰ্স্ট কি আছিল SLV, then ASLV, then PSLV, GSLV Mark 3 যেটো চন্দ্ৰয়ান গভৰ্ণমেণ্টত ইউজ হৈছিলে। সরি চন্দ্ৰয়ান 2 and 3 ইউজ হৈছিলে। তাৰ পিছত SSLV কিহৰ কাৰণে আছে স্মল স্যাটেলাইট বিলাক যদি আমি লঞ্চ কৰিব লাগে তাৰ কাৰণে SSLV full form is the small satellite launch vehicle. Then ASLV augmented satellite launch vehicle, PSLV polar satellite launch vehicle, geosynchronous satellite launch vehicle. Or Mark 3 কিহত ইউজ হৈছিলে চন্দ্ৰয়ান 3 and চন্দ্ৰয়ান 2. Okay, so there is something about NVS-02. NVS-02 is the navigation satellite launched as a part of Navig navigation with Indian constellation. It is the second satellite in the NVS series, replacing aging IRNSS satellite. So যেনেকৈ আমি navigation হিচাপে ইউজ কৰো, suppose American আমি ইউজ কৰো GPS, Chinese ইউজ কৰো আমি বেইডো, তো Indian own navigation system is Navig. তো সেইটো লঞ্চ কৰা গৈছে NVS-02. Orbital placement placed in the geosynchronous transfer orbit by GSLV F-15. Final orbit at 36,000 km altitude over the Indian subcontinent, Indian country, for original positioning services. For regional positioning services. Aim and purpose to enhance navigation accuracy over India and surrounding regions, that is 1500 km beyond the Indian mainland. Supports military and civilian applications including disaster management, fleet and trekking, and precious agriculture. তো ইয়াৰ লগত আমি যেনেকৈ IMD পাইছিলো ৰিসেন্টলি নিউজত, Indian Meteorological Department, which gives almost 96% accuracy in heat waves and other regions. Okay, so there is something about the ISRO. The Indian Space Research Organization is a testament to India's vision and commitment to harnessing space technology for national development. Its origin traced back to early 1960s when space research was still in the infancy globally. Key milestones in the formation of ISRO: establishment of INCOSPAR, INCOSPAR, the Indian National Committee for Space Research. Indian National Committee for Space Research was formed 1962 under the Department of Atomic Energy. DAE under form হৈছিলে Indian National Committee for Space Research. This initiative was spearheaded by Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, widely regarded as the father of the Indian space program. INCOSPAR played a pivotal role in setting up the Thamba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. This is Terils in Thamba, Kerala. Kerala মানে এইটো western coast near the magnetic equator, which was ideal for atmospheric and space research. তো কি হয় যে সাধাৰণতে আমি স্পেচ ৰিসাৰ্চ স্পেচ লঞ্চিং ষ্টেচন বিলাক ক'ত পাওঁ ইষ্টাৰ্ণ কোষ্টত পাওঁ, কাৰণ ইষ্টাৰ্ণ কোষ্টত কিয় বিকজ অফ কোৰিঅলিছ ফ'ৰ্চ যেতিয়া ৰকেটটো ওপৰত যায় বেণ্ড টুৱাৰ্ডছ ইটছ ৰাইটছ ইন দ্য নৰ্দাৰ্ণ হেমিস্ফিয়াৰ, আৰু ৰাইট বেণ্ডিং হ'লে কোনটো চাইডে যাব টুৱাৰ্ডছ বে অফ বেংগল। যদি কিবা ডিফিকাল্টি আহে হোল চিষ্টেমটো ক'ত ক্ৰেছ হ'ব ইন দ্য বে অফ বেংগল। যদি ক্ৰেছ মেইনলেণ্ডত হয় তেতিয়া কি হ'ব কেজুৱেলিটি আহিব। দেয়াৰফৰ মেক্সিমাম that means all of the rocket launching stations in the eastern coast. Western coast to অকল Terils আছে। This is the Thamba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. Code আছে near the magnetic equator. So all this concept we have already learned in the geography class. The first rocket launch 1963. On November 21, 1963, India launched its first sounding rocket, the Nike Apache, Nike Apache, uh, procured from the United States from Thamba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station. This marked the beginning of the India's journey into space research. So first beginning asile. Next objective, the primary objective of ISRO is to develop apply space technology of various national needs, including code communication, jot navik ami already discuss korilu, television and broadcasting, meteorological services, ইয়াৰ লগত আমি ইয়াত পৰে পৰে Indian Meteorological Department. Okay, আৰু satellite যেনেকৈ আমি ইয়াত পাওঁ IRS, INSAT, remote sensing using satellite imagery for resources mapping, agriculture, forestry and environmental monitoring. Okay, and space exploration, of course, there Chandrayaan, Gaganyaan, Aditya L1, all are there. Significance of ISRO. ISRO's technologies have significantly contributed to communication, education, healthcare, agriculture and disaster management. So global collaboration, ISRO collaborates with the international space agencies like NASA, ESA, European Space Agency, Roscosmos, this is Russian. So recently I European Space Agency satellite launch korisu by using our own launching vehicles. India's global standing in space research. Inspiration for youth, ISRO's achievements have inspired millions of youth Indians to pursue careers in science and technology. Okay, topic to report a practice question dia ase, you can just go through it. Logore in 2023, UPSC mentioned that discuss India's achievements in the field of space science and technology. How has the application of this technology helped India in socio-economic development? So socio-economic field, so society and economic field keneke ama space technology help korise. So tar upor eta bita movie likhibo disile. So etu answer ami jekhini data already we have provided. Tar upor ami likhibo paru extract kori. You just try this. Next news is related to the fisheries in Assam. যেনেকৈ আমি মৎস্য সম্পদা যোজনাত পাওঁ ঘৰে ঘৰে পুখুৰী ঘৰে ঘৰে মাছ বা আগৰ দিনৰ পৰা আমাৰ কথোপকথন আহি আছে যে যত পানী তত মাছ. Okay, now Assam rivers and water bodies are witnessing a promotion of modern aquaculture techniques, especially cage and pen culture, to boost fish production, reduce imports and improve livelihoods. যেনেকৈ overall fish production, highest fish production ক'ত হয়? From China, second highest is Indonesia, third highest is India. Okay, this transformation approach highlights the state's vast underutilized fisheries potential for rural communities. Tothapi in the rural areas of Assam, there is this culture of fishing traditionally. যেনেকৈ আমি জোনবিল মেলাতো পাওঁ traditional মানে ভিলেজ একেলগে লগ হৈ সবে ফিচিং কৰে. তো যেনেকৈ আমাৰ ভিলেজ বিলাকতো কি হয়, গাঁও বিলাকতো যেনেকৈ বিল বিলাক ডাকত দিয়া যায়, নিলাম কৰা যায়, তাৰ পিছত তাত মাছ মৰা যায়. Okay, তো তাত ইকোনমিক এক্টিভিটিটা অলৰেডি আছে ৰিলেটেড টু ফিচিং, বাট দ্যাট প্ৰব্লেম ইজ দ্যাট দিছ ইজ based upon only natural fishing, মানে fish farming or লগত related একো কি হৈছে awareness আহা নাই. The context and background, abundant water resources, Assam is endowed with extensive rivers, notably the Brahmaputra and Borak, wetlands, ponds, bills and reservoirs covering nearly 5,000 kilometers of waterways. Tare underutilized sector, despite this abundance, the fisheries sector in Assam has not reached its full potential. Most waterways are used only for fishing, not organized fish farming. এইখিনি কথা মই কৈ আছিলো, fish farming or কাৰণে ইউজ কৰা নাযায়, only for fishing এ ইউজ কৰা যায়. Importance of fisheries, livelihoods and rural development. Okay, food security, economic gains, all are there. We can relate. Okay, water resources and potential, length of rivers, nearly 5,000 kilometers of navigable waterways. Wetland builds 1 lakh hectares of recognized wetlands. Total water area an estimated 3.9 lakh hectares, comprising ponds, tanks and derelict water bodies across the states. To fish production, current production kiman hoise 3.3 to 3.5 lakhs, but current demand kiman 3.6 to 3.7 lakh metric tons. To kimanor amar deficiency thaki jay, deficit hobo me 0.1 to 0.2 lakh metric tons. To hekhine ami import koribo lage. Import কৰ পৰা কৰিম from the states like Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal, যাৰ fish production অসমতকে বেছি. Okay, তো ইয়াৰ লগত ৰিলেটেড স্কিমছ কিছুমানো আছে. This is the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, aims to enhance fish production and infrastructure with significant investment. Next, Matsya Jagran, ঘৰে ঘৰে পুখুৰী ঘৰে ঘৰে মাছ, এইটো মই কৈছিলো, promotes backyard fish farming, constructing new ponds and providing input supports. Seed bank program related to Majuli, established fish seed rearing areas to ensure quality and seed availability for farmers. Majuli development program focuses on fish seed rearing and integrated fish pig farming. So integrated farming bilak je ase, suppose oporot chicken farming ase, tolat fish, to tar jibilak waste thakibo, mas bilake heikhini khabo, to duita ecosystem ki hoy fulfill. Rural Infrastructure Development Fund develops fisheries infrastructure including individual ponds and community tanks to boost rural aquaculture. So there are some community tanks jot at a seasonal data jeneke Jonbil melat ami pau ba beleg rural area bilakoto community tanks bilakot kiyo ekelege fishing eta time bihu ba heneka festival time integrated fish farming encourages combining fish farming with agriculture and livestock to optimize resources and increase farmers income. So importance asile fisheries of Assam, livelihood and rural development, of course there, food security, economic gains, both two we can relate. One is to Pradhan Mantri Anna Yojana, next economic gains, rural development particularly, they are after urban development also. Challenges and mitigation, flood risk and regulatory hurdles. Regulatory hurdles mane ki suppose at a breeding season যেখানে টাইমত থাকে the May and June first যেটা rainfall বেছিকে হয়, তো breeding season যদি over fishing হয় then কি হবে in future fish population, natural fish population কমি যায়. Okay, তো এই টপিকটোৰ ওপৰত এটা practice question দিয়া আছে, you can just go through it once. Okay, so the third news is related to young workforce and investment potential in Assam. So why in the news? The government report highlights Assam's young workforce, the median age 22.7. Okay, this is not the average age. Within this, that the median age is 22.7. Okay, making it an attractive investment destination. Kya? What is median age? Mane major age. Suppose 1 to 3. What is the median one? 2 is the median. 2 to major. 1 to 3, 4, 5. 3 is the median. Okay. Average is different. Of course, 1 to 3 average is also 2. Suppose 1, 3, 5, 7. Tar median ki hobo 4. 4 to ase tar major. Okay. Okay. Same as average is same hobo. Median man ase major thoka. A pine eta sec thakibo, A pine eta sec. So median ase 22.7. Mane 22.7 years or population Assam besi. Okay, national average kiman? National average is 26. National average is 26.8. The median age. Okay, this is not the averages. Dekhin the major. Okay, key sectors include education skills. It has a young population basic. Then ki hobo investor bilake besi issa koribo heikhini market or invest kora. Kyo? Karon young population besi thakile demand besi hoy. Eta amar demand, amar koka etar demand ki obviously besi. ঠিক আছে, আমাক সব লাগে গাড়ী, ভাল ঘৰ, ভাল জব. ওকে, আমাৰ ককা আইতাৰ সেইখিনি সেক্টৰত ডিমান্ড নাই. ওকে, তো য'ত ডিমান্ড বেছি থাকে তাত কি বেছি থাকিব? ইনভেষ্টমেণ্ট বেছি. ডিমান্ড বেছি থাকিলে প্ৰডাকশ্যন বেছি, এমপ্লয়মেণ্ট জেনেৰেশ্যন, ইনকাম, ফাৰ্ডাৰ ডিমান্ড. তো কি ফুলফিল হয়? ইকনমিক গ্ৰোথ. ইকনমিক গ্ৰোথ ফুলফিল হোৱা মানে কি? চবৰে ইনকাম বাঢ়িব. কি সেক্টৰছ ইনক্লুড এডুকেশ্যন, স্কিলছ ডেভেলপমেণ্ট, ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰিয়েল ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ, ৰিনিউৱেবল এনাৰ্জি, tourism. Assam is to boost economic growth and empowerment. তো ইয়াৰ লগত আমি কি এড কৰিব পাৰে? এডভান্টেজ আছাম. Advantage Assam 2.0 initiative. Our Chief Minister is inviting investment from South Korea, Japan, Indonesia, all these Southeast Asian and Asian countries. Under Advantage Assam 2.0. First road show ko risile in Mumbai, second road show ko in Tokyo. So yet ki lage investment lage and we provide a suitable market for investment. So demographic indicates a younger workforce, making Assam an attractive destination for investors. Education and skill development. Assam has 20 state universities, 2 central universities, 9 private universities, 49 engineering technology institutes offering degree and diploma courses, 44 government industrial training institutes to enhance technical skills, 34 management institutes and 13 medical colleges contributes to diverse education opportunities. Assam Skill University to train 10,000 students annually with 80 different courses. Industrial infrastructure. Over 65 industrial estates and sectoral parks established. Electronic manufacturing cluster coming to Jagirut. Jagirut jitu pawami. Logistic park also there. Assam has broader check post custom stations and 1 inland container depot in the facilitate trade. Next, renewable energy potential. Assam's renewable energy capacity estimated at 14,487 megawatt with 94% from solar energy. 94% core pora hai from the solar energy. That means sun exposures in Assam is also higher. Investment potential in solar power, floating solar projects, compressed biogas, etc. Tourism and ecotourism, investors can explore opportunities in hotels and resorts. All are there. Adventure tourism facilities, river cruise, destination development and ecotourism. So river cruises আমি কি পাওঁ MV গংগা বিলাস কৰ পৰা কলৈকে from Varanasi to Dibrugarh via an international trade route by using National Waterway 1 and National Waterway 2, that is Ganga and Brahmaputra, through Bangladesh. Demographic dividend definition: economic growth potential from a higher working age population relative to dependence. In this context, 65% of the population in the working age group. 65% ki almost the young age population. Expected to benefit until 2055. 2055 er পিছতে কি হ'ব average age বা workforce percentage কি কমিব. Government initiatives: Skill India under National Education Policy 2020, Make in India, Startup India, Ayushman Bharat, all are there. Way forward: invest in education, skill development and job creation, enhance women's workforce participation. Also there, women workforce participation লগত আমি again add কৰিব পাৰো. এইবাৰ ইলেকশ্যন কমিশনৰ যিখন ভোটাৰ লিষ্ট ৰিলিজ কৰিছিলে তাত কি আছিলে women voter participation, women ভোটাৰৰ সংখ্যা কি আছিলে বেছি আছিল than male voters. Okay, so topic to report the prelims practice question দিয়া আছে, you can just go through it. লগতে in 2023 UPSC মেইনছত আহিছিলে that how can India leverage its demographic dividend to achieve economic growth, discuss the role of education and skill development in this context. তো যিখিনি মই কৈ দিলো, this is the cycle. প্ৰথমতে কি আহিব demand, after demand we will go towards the production, after production we will face employment generation, after employment generation we will have income, more income, and this income will lead to further demand. That is the cycle of economic growth. So cycle to draw kori from the introduction ami question to bhalke likhibo by using various sectors. Next is the 76th Republic Day parade. So 76th day to 76th Republic Day parade. The Uttar Pradesh the theme is the Mahakumbh. It's got the first prize. W showcasing Mahakumbh won first prize at the 76th Republic Day parade. Jammu and Kashmir Rifles was adjudged the best marching contingent among the three services. The three services asile that Army, Navy, Air Force. That Jammu Kashmir and Rifles was adjudged the best marching contingent among all three services. So award for Ws, states and union territories. First prize kone paise Uttar Pradesh. Theme was the Mahakumbh. Second prize goes to Tripura, the eternal reverence. Third prize goes to Andhra Pradesh, the eco-friendly wooden toys. Central ministries and departments. Best Ws, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Public poll, MyGov portal. First prize Gujarat. Here karne Swarnim Bharat, Virasat or Vikas. This was the theme of this year's parade. Second and third prize Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Best marching contingent, armed forces category, Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, CAPFs and auxiliary forces, that is the Delhi Police. Republic Day Ws, the theme of this year's W is Swarnim Bharat, Virasat or Vikas. The 16 Ws from across states and union territories and 15 from the central ministries joined that event, departments and organizations part of the parade. Republic Day 2025, what is the W and how are they selected? So what is the W? Republic Day Ws are artistic displays that are intended to showcase India's cultural diversity. Same as আমি যেটো কৰিছিলো in college cultural rally, আমি যেনেকৈ বেলেগ বেলেগ theme বিলাক দেখাইছিলো, suppose সত্ৰীয়া, all dance forms, okay, bihu, ভাওনা, যিমান theme আমি দেখাইছিলো in college, so same here it is, and through various themes and visually appealing presentations. They are an important part of the Republic Day parade held in New Delhi every January 26th. On Republic Day, the parade features vibrant tableaus, decoded platforms that showcase scenes representing India's cultural heritage, achievement, and biodiversity. These moving exhibits provide a visual narrative of the nation's rich traditions and progress. Next, there are some significance of this tableau. Cultural representation. The tableaus serve as vibrant showcase of India's rich cultural diversity. ইয়াৰ লগত কুৱেশ্যন হয় যে কেনেকৈ আমি ৰিপাব্লিক ডে পেৰেডক ইণ্ডিয়ান ছ'চাইটি এণ্ড ডাইভাৰ্চিটিৰ লগত ৰিলেট কৰিব পাৰোঁ. They highlight traditional art forms, crafts, and significant historical events related to each state of territory. In national unity, by displaying various regional identities together, tableaus promote a scene of national unity and pride. A line 2 you can use in the answer. By displaying various regional identities together, tableaus promote a scene of national unity and pride, emphasizing the theme of unity in diversity that characterizes India. Educational values. The tableaus provide an educational experience for spectators, allowing them to learn about different cultures, traditions, and developmental initiatives across the country. Okay, celebration of progress. Each year's tableaus often reflect current theme relevant to the national development, such as women empowerment, technology advancement, or environmental conservation, thereby linking heritage with progress. So theme to kone dhori diye, theme to asole dhori diye by the Ministry of Defence. Ami paam ekhini. Selection process. The selection of tableaus involves a structured and transparent process managed by the Ministry of Defence. তো তাৰ কিছুমান কি ষ্টেপছ আছে. প্ৰথমতে কি ষ্টেপ, প্ৰথমতে ষ্টেটবিলাকে থিমবিলাক বনাব আৰু মিনিষ্ট্ৰি অফ ডিফেন্সত ছাবমিট কৰিব. তাৰপিছত কমিটি ফৰ্মেশ্যন হৈ তাৰ পৰা একচেপ্ট কৰিব আৰু যিখিনি একচেপ্ট কৰে সেইখিনিয়ে যাব পাৰিব ইন দ্য মেইন ৰেলী. Proposal submission. States and Union territories submit their tableaus design based on a broad theme set by the Ministry of Defence. যিটো থিম কৰিলে বিৰাসতৰ বিকাশ আৰু বিৰাসত. Expert evaluation. An expert committee evaluates these proposals based on criteria like creativity, conceptual clarity, visual impact, adherence to the theme, all. Final selection ketia hobo. Selected tableaus are then featured with the parade, with this year's theme being Swarnim Bharat, Virasat aur Vikas, Golden India, Heritage and Development for 2025. Tar pishode ki jabo in the show. So how the theme to keneke select hoy? The theme of the Republic Day tableaus are determined through a structured process managed by the Ministry of Defence. Each year the Ministry of Defence invites states, union territories, and central ministries to submit proposals for their tableaus, which should align with an overarching theme set by the ministry. Keneke etu Swarnim Bharat, Virasat aur Vikas. Selection process. Proposal submission. Interested parties must submit a concept note along with design blueprints by a specified deadline for 2025. This deadline was November 10, 2023. Sorry, 2024. Expert committee evaluation. A committee of experts from various fields such as art, culture, and architecture reviews the submissions. This committee conducts multiple rounds of meetings to assess the proposals based on criteria like visual appeal, thematic relevance, and all details. ASSAM's tableau not part of the Republic Day parade. ASSAM's tableau will not be featured in the Republic Day parade 2024 in New Delhi for the second consecutive year. This is due to the rotation policy followed by the selection committee for state tableaus. Rotation policy যেনেকে নৰ্থ ইষ্টৰ পৰা কোন গৈছে এইবাৰ ত্ৰিপুৰা গৈছে, সেকেন্ড প্ৰাইজো পাইছে. তো rotation ফেজৰ কাৰণে ASSAM দুটা ইয়াৰ কনজিকিউটিভলি নাই. তো এই টপিকটোৰ ওপৰত বেছ কৰি এটা প্ৰেক্টিছ কুৱেশ্যন দিয়া আছে. ইউ কেন জাষ্ট গো থ্ৰু ইট. লগতে সেই কুৱেশ্যনটো দিছোঁ মই. হাউ ডাজ দ্য ৰিপাব্লিক ডে যিটো আহিছে UPSC মেইনছত 2023, হাউ ডাজ দ্য ৰিপাব্লিক ডে চেলিব্ৰেশ্যন ৰিফ্লেক্ট India's constitutional values discussed with examples. এইখিনি মই কৈ দিলোঁ that unity in diversity সেই লাইনটোৰে আমি ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিব পাৰোঁ. That by displaying various regional identities together, tableaus promote a scene of national unity and pride, emphasizing the theme of unity in diversity that characterizes India. Okay, so this question to be start koribo. Next news is related to National Critical Mineral Mission. National Critical Mineral Mission. On 29th January 2024, the Union Cabinet approved the National Critical Mineral Mission with the budget of 16,300 crore. The mission aims to boost the exploration, mining, processing, and recycling of critical minerals within India and offshore locations. It seeks to reduce India's import dependency and strengthen mineral security. So key asolate exploration and mining, accelerated exploration of critical minerals in India and offshore areas, fast track regulatory approvals of mining projects, fast track regulatory approvals of the mining projects. That বেলেগ কনসার্ন বিলাক কইব যেনেকে এনভায়রনমেন্টাল কনসার্ন সোসাইটাল কনসার্নস সব কি হব in that fast track mode. Encourages public and private sector investment in overseas mineral assets, creation of a strategic mineral stock, all are there. The funding and legal amendments, a 5,600 crore allocation to National Mineral Exploitation Trust for risk coverage in foreign sourcing. Mines Ministry seeks amendments to the Mines and Minerals Development Regulations Act of the mission activities, and 2,600 crore from budgetary support. যেটো budgetary support already আমি বাজেটেৰ ওপৰত ডিসকাস কৰিছিলো যোৱাকালি 31st of January কি আহিব এড্ৰেছ কৰিব প্ৰেসিডেন্টে বাজেট and 1st of February introduce হ'ব in the parliament. Proposed World Bank funding under the Resilient and Inclusive Supply Chain Enhancement Initiative. The RISE initiative, Resilient and Inclusive Supply Chain Enhancement. Resilient and Inclusive Supply Chain Enhancement Initiative, launched in 2023 by the World Bank and Japan to support clean energy manufacturing in emerging markets. As of February 2024, a $50 million pledged, Japan 25 million, and other countries includes Canada, Germany, Italy, South Korea, and the UK. Infrastructure and trade agreements, establishment of 4 mineral processing parks, guidelines for the recycling and critical minerals, especially for India's informal recycling sector. Informal recycling sector ase heikhini karon. Promotion of critical minerals partnership agreements with resources rich countries, integration of critical minerals sectors into bilateral trade and agreements. So all are there we can do that the economic importance plus supply risks which of the critical minerals, jenike economic importance, disruption potential, sustainability index, GVA multiplier score, cross cutting index, all are there. Supply risk ki thakbo hetu side hetu index governance weighted mineral concentration, end of the recycling rates, import resilience and self sufficiency, sustainability index. So আমি দুটা segregate কৰি লিখিব পাৰো এনেকে, and this is the important chart which you can draw in your answer sheet. The significance of the mission: strategic and economic security, strengthens critical mineral supply chain for clean energy, electronics, defense, and agriculture. India's growing demand for critical minerals is expected to double by 2030. Okay, so আমি again newsত পাইছো যে polymetallic nodules বিলাকৰ পৰা কি হৈছে oxygen আমি পাইছো, dark oxygen. Domestic mining projects may take over a decade to start producing. India's import dependency, 100% import dependent of for lithium, but lithium related আমি কি পাইছো in the Riasi district of Jammu and Kashmir. In the Riasi district of Jammu and Kashmir, we have found 5.2 metric tons of lithium, যেটো আমি lithium triangle nation বিলাকৰ লগত collaboration কৰিছো. Cobalt and nickel relies on China for synthetic and natural graphite, copper cathodes and nickel sulfates sourced from Japan and Belgium, dependence on Russia and China for lithium oxides and nickel oxides. Renewable energy commitments, India aims for 500 gigawatt non-fossil fuel electricity capacity by 2030, which is also related to our net zero carbon emission target by 2070. Current renewable energy capacity is 201 gigawatt, including 91 gigawatt solar energy. NCMM supports India's clean energy goals by ensuring mineral supply. Okay, critical minerals identified in India: antimony, lithium, strontium, all these are here. We can just go through it. And India's critical mineral strategy: critical minerals are essential for sectors like electronics, telecom, transportation, and defense. Risk of supply disruption due to concentration of processing in the limited geographical areas. And in 2023, the government identified 30 critical minerals including lithium, cobalt, nickel, graphite, tin, and copper. Diversification efforts to reduce reliance on China and explore partnership with the Mozambique, Madagascar, Brazil, and Tanzania, and especially all these lithium triangle nations. Okay, so these are the initiatives have been taken by the government for critical minerals of India. Amendment and to Minerals, Mines and Minerals Development Regulations Act 1957. Other here, I have provided the list. You can just go through it once. Okay. Particularly the vehicular emission. This we can use. Lithium is used for create batteries. Potash is used to fertilizers. All are here. Okay, you can just go through it once. So what are critical minerals? Minerals deemed critical vary by country. The United States classifies 35 minerals as critical because they are essential to economic and national security, from vulnerable supply chains, or a key part of the manufacturing of a product. মানে critical bile mein কাক কম যার importance বেশি, these are the critical minerals for that particular nation. তো এই টপিকটোৰ লগত এটা practice question দিয়া আছে prelims, you can just go through it once. Next one is the Manipur's Amur falcon, which is a least concerned bird. Chiulwan 2 reaches Botswana. He was a Botswana. On January 30, 2025, Chiulwan 2, a satellite-tagged Amur falcon from Manipur, reached the Kalahari Desert in Botswana after spending nearly 20 days in South Africa. The falcon had earlier stopped in Somalia after a non-stop flight across the Arabian Sea in November 2024. So, track kora goise this Amur falcon from Manipur. Satellite tagging and release. On November 8, 2024, the Manipur Forest Department and local residents released two Amur falcons, Chiulwan 2 male and Guangram female, after radio tagging them with satellite transmitters. Journey and migration path. Chiulwan 2 migration path, November 2024, flew non-stop crossing the Arabian Sea to reach Somalia, Somalia's first stop. January 2025, spent 20 days in South Africa. January 30, 2025, arrived in Botswana's Kalahari Desert. The bird movement depends on food availability and rainfall patterns. The Guangram's last signal was in December 2024. Its current status is unknown. Mane signal lost with the female bird. Previous tagging programs. The first Amur falcon tagging program in Manipur began in November 2018. In 2019, 5 birds were tagged: Chiulwan, Puching, Fenglong, Ingrang, and Barak. The goal was to track migration routes and promote wildlife conservation awareness. Amur falcon, the longest migratory bird, breeds in Southeast Russia and Northeast China. Wintering ground Africa. Migration route travel 20,000 km through Afghanistan, East Asia, and Northeast India and Somalia. Steps in the Northeast India, Manipur and Nagaland specially in October before departing in November for Africa. Tarpot code goise Africa and non-stop flight through the Arabian Sea. So first stop koresile in the Somalia. Protected under India's Wildlife Protection Act. IUCN Red List status, least concern, Convention on Migratory Species CMS Appendix 2 and Wildlife Protection Act Schedule 4. The Amur falcon. Okay. And the eta practice question dia ase logore eta practice, you can just go through it once. Logore ajir prelims fact khini ami sailo. Harmanpreet Singh taking the charges as ASSAM's DGP, Director General of Police, Colonel Harmanpreet Singh. Harmanpreet Singh, an IFS officer of the 1992 batch, officially assumed charge as the Director General of Police of Assam, succeeding Gyanendra Pratap Singh at Assam Police Headquarters, Ulubari. His appointment aligns with the Assam government's vision to strengthen law enforcement and modernize policing in the state. Okay, next prefect is about the Martyrs' Day. So, Divok, 30 January. 30 January is observed as the Martyrs' Day. So, it was in honor of Mahatma Gandhi and all freedom fighters who sacrificed their lives for India's independence. This day marks the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, who was assassinated on 30 January 1948 at Birla House, New Delhi by the Nathuram Godse. Every year, the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi is observed as Martyrs' Day in remembering of the selfless souls who sacrificed their lives in sake of the nation. Heartfelt tributes to the father of the nation and all martyrs on this day. Then Anti-Leprosy Day, 30 January 2025. What is anti-leprosy? Is observed on 30 January to raise awareness about leprosy, dispel myths, and promote efforts for its eradication. The day marks the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, who advocated for leprosy affected individuals' dignity and rights. Okay, so government initiative ki ase for leprosy. National Leprosy Eradication Program, NLEP, Sparse Leprosy Awareness Campaign, SLAC, WHO's Global Leprosy Strategy 2021 to 2030. Okay. Next, Lunar New Year 2025, which is basically related to China. The Lunar New Year, often referred to as Chinese New Year and Spring Festival, begins on January 29, 2025, a Wednesday. Celebration lasts around 2 weeks. The zodiac cycle, it is based on a 12-year zodiac cycle: rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. Each animal symbolizes distinct attributes. The year 2025 marks the wood snake. Prelims, it may there be a statement-based question. So, cultural significance celebrated primarily in China and across the many Asian nations, that is Vietnam, Korea, Singapore. It is a time for family reunions, festive meals, and traditional customs like giving red envelopes, hongbao, to children. Next, Gulf Islands ferry route disruption. Where is the Gulf Island? The western coast of US and Canada. The Gulf Island ferry operates in Manatee County, Florida, connecting Bradenton to various points of Anna Maria Island. The Hurricane Milton caused significant infrastructure damage in the region, promoting temporary adjustment in the ferry operations. The Gulf Islands ferry operates in Manatee County, Florida, of the state's Gulf Coast, specifically in the connects the mainland city of Bradenton along the Manatee River. A river to mount rakhiba. So Anna Maria Island, a barrier island situated in the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. Sorry. Anna Maria Island lies south to Tampa Bay and west of downtown Bradenton, forming part of the Florida's chain of coastal barrier islands. Next one is Tata Steel milestone in hydrogen transport. The first in India, Tata Steel has become the country's first steel maker. So steel logot later our news already said that is the green steel. If 1 ton steel production at 2 tons carbon dioxide emit hoy, then hetu ki hoja green steel bole koa jabo. Tatke jodi beshi hoy, then it will not be treated as green steel. First in India, Tata Steel has become the country's first steel maker to develop specialized pipes for transporting greenhouse hydrogen. In-house innovations, the entire process from designing hot rolled steel to pipe manufacturing was executed at Tata Steel's own facility. Let's see, Khopoli and Kalinganagar. The technique highlights hydrogen ready specification. The pipes meets critical requirements for carrying 100% gaseous hydrogen at high pressure up to 100 bar. The global certification hydrogen qualification tests were carried out by RINA CSAM SPA in Italy, underscoring the international standards compliance. Next one is the most important: West African nations withdrawal from ECOWAS. What is ECOWAS? The 3 West African nations, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, have formally withdrawn from the Economic Community of West African States. Economic Community of West African States as of January 29, 2025. This marks the culmination of a year-long process initiated due to growing discontent within these nations regarding the regional blocs policies. About ECOWAS, what is ECOWAS? Established 1975, headquarter Abuja, Nigeria. Members before exit 15 asile West African nations. Objective: promote economic integration and regional cooperation in the West African. This is the most important one from today's section. কোন কোন eject করেছে? নাইজাৰ, মালি এণ্ড বুৰ্কিনা ফাছো. ওকে, তো এইখিনি আছিলে আমাৰ যে নিউজ পেপাৰ এনালাইচিছ ভিডিঅ'টো। লগতে আমি মানে ইনিচিয়েটিভখিনিও কৈ দিছোঁ। আমাৰ GS ফাউণ্ডেশ্যন বেচ ষ্টাৰ্ট হ'ব গৈ আছে। ওকে, এইসকল ৰিনাউন্স ফেকাল্টিৰ পৰা আপোনালোকে গাইডেঞ্চ পাব ৰিলেটেড টু অল ইউৰ মেইনছ কণ্টেণ্ট। ওকে, তো এইখিনি আছিলে আমাৰ আজিৰ নিউজ পেপাৰ এনালাইচিছ ভিডিঅ'টোত। হোপ ইউ লাইকড ইট এণ্ড থেংকছ ফৰ ৱাচিং।